Have you ever stopped to consider the qualities in others that you find unacceptable? How would it feel to make peace with those qualities, knowing that they exist within yourself too? I want to discuss with you a profound idea, an idea that has the power to transform your relationships, your community, and even yourself. It's an idea that challenges you to look inward, to examine your own flaws and imperfections, and to make peace with the qualities that you find unacceptable in others. And in doing so, you come to realize that these very qualities exist within yourself as well. It's human nature to judge and categorize others based on their actions, their beliefs, their characteristics. We often find ourselves criticizing and condemning those who possess qualities that we consider undesirable. We build walls of separation in creating us versus them mentality that breeds conflict and division. But what if you were to take a minute to pause, to reflect, to recognize that the qualities that you detest in others is not exclusive to them? What if you were to acknowledge those very qualities resolve within you too? Accepting this truth requires great humility and introspection. It compels you to cover your own shadow, the aspect of yourself that you prefer to ignore or deny. It calls for self-awareness and the courage to acknowledge your own perfections. By embracing this understanding, you can develop compassion and empathy for others, realizing that we all are flawed. We're all flawed beings navigating the complexities of life. Making peace with the qualities that we find unacceptable in others, it's not an easy task, but it is a necessary one. It liberates from the burden of judgment and allows us to foster a culture of understanding and acceptance. It opens up the doors to meaningful connections and authentic relationships where differences are celebrated rather than vilified. Further, this practice serves powerful catalyst for personal growth. When you recognize the qualities you dislike in others and you find them in yourself, you're presented for an opportunity to channel your energy into transforming those actions from your own being and becoming a better version of yourself. Imagine a world where instead of pointing fingers and casting blames, you engage in compassion and compassionate dialogue and seek to understand one another. A world where you acknowledge your shared humanity and embrace your flaws and celebrating your strengths. A world where you recognize that the quality that you find unacceptable in others are not separate from you, but rather a reflection of your collective human experience. So let's embark on a journey together. Make peace with the qualities that you find unacceptable in others, for they exist within yourself too. When you strive to be the change that you wish to see in the world, starting with the transformation of your own heart and mind. I urge you to embrace this powerful concept, to look within and acknowledge the qualities that you find unacceptable in others. And by doing so, you pave the way for others of compassion and growth. Let's create a world where acceptance and love prevail, transcending the boundaries that separate us. Remember, self-reflection, compassion and action, embracing your flaws, unity through acceptance to be a success.